The man accused of packing explosives in his underwear to blow up a plane in Detroit. Watch the lawyers in his case begin to select a jury today. The scare at Metro Airport happened on Christmas Day of 2009. Action News reporter Michael Rosenfield is live downtown. And Michael, right off the bat today, an outburst in court.
Joanne, so far about 20 potential jurors have qualified for the next round of questioning set to begin later this week. But even before the hearing began this morning, the defendant said some pretty interesting things. Jury selection off with an emotional outburst. The defendant, Umar Farouk Abdulmutallab, saying something about the cancer of the United States as he was brought into the courtroom. He also said Alaki is alive, an apparent reference to the recently killed cleric Anwar al-Awlaki, who allegedly directed Abdulmutallab to use an explosive on an airline. The courtroom drama continued when the judge recommended that the defendant wear something more appropriate than his prison garb. Abdulmutallab said he wanted to wear a Nigerian shirt and Yemeni belt with a dagger. The judge said no on the belt, but he was allowed to change into a traditional yellow Nigerian robe and a suit coat apparently brought by the attorney who is helping him in the case. Abdulmutallab is representing himself, but has an attorney as standby counsel. Potential jurors were questioned by the judge and both prosecutors and the defense. Of the jurors who passed through to the next phase of questioning scheduled for later this week, an unemployed Detroiter, a well-traveled financial counselor, a retired bill collector heavily involved in her church, a part-time student and waiter, a hairstylist who runs a salon in Farmington Hills, a housekeeper at a dialysis center who says she's never even heard the term underwear bomber, and a nurse's aide who mostly takes care of Alzheimer's patients. Among those excused from serving, two people who said they didn't think they could be impartial, including a retired Detroit police officer and a volunteer firefighter, as well as a homemaker with bipolar disorder who said she has trouble sitting for a long time, and a female sales administrator who told the court, "I think he's guilty. Very guilty." Abdulmutallab's standby counsel, Anthony Chambers, handled most of the questions except one. Abdulmutallab questioned one woman when she expressed concern about public reaction when a verdict will eventually be announced. He wanted her to clarify. And eventually 12 jurors and 4 alternates will be picked. That'll likely happen later this week. Opening statements are scheduled to begin next week, and the whole trial should take about a month. Live downtown, Michael Rosenfield, Channel 7 Action News.